Imagine, one day the place where you live is burning. Not only your house, but also your whole village is on fire. Imagine, you live on an island without anyone to help nearby. Fire brigades are only located on a neighboring island. A massive fire wave is on its way to your village, and people need to be evacuated and need to flee. Except of some. Some people decide to stay and to fight the flames. This is a story of the men and women of Bomberos Valle Gran Rey, the first and only firefighters on La Gomera. Volunteers who saw the need of a fire brigade on the island, especially after they witnessed the devastating fire that raged on 2012 on this island.
The Canary Islands, a paradise for locals and tourists alike. This small piece of land, located in the vast Atlantic Ocean, is home to 2 million people and welcoming every year more than 14 million tourists, who are the people and organizations making living here not only possible but also a bit better. In this exclusive YouTube series, we will uncover them. We will show you their work and talk with the people behind, the ones that make small miracles every day. Untraveled Roads presents the Unsung Heroes of the Canary Islands.
La Gomera is the second smallest of the Canary Islands, located close to Tenerife. It was 2012, a summer more dry and hot than usual. Extreme heat and lack of rain were the perfect ground for a massive fire. And the inevitable happened and a massive fire broke out. Very soon big parts of the islands were burning. An area of La Gomera called Valle Gran Rey was hit very hard by the fire. People had to be evacuated and left everything behind. At that time there were no firefighters on La Gomera. The help had to come and to be coordinated from the neighboring island Tenerife. Elias Bayo, the president of the Bomberos Valle Gran Rey, was one of the people who founded the first fire station in La Gomera, completely run by volunteers. I spoke with Elias about the history of the Bomberos and how everything started.
The history of the Bomberos Voluntarios de Valle de Gran Rey starts in 2012 with some gatherings before the official date of creation, which is 10th of September 2012. During that year, a lot of people have suffered from fires, which were quite severe, and this group of friends that we noticed that it was taking a very long time until some units could come here from other places.
Before that, there was basically no firefighters on the island here, so everything was coordinated from Tenerife, correct?
Yes, before this they had to come from Tenerife. There are only volunteers, but not trained people.
And how does it work to basically found a fire station? Can you tell us a bit about the process, how you started?
In reality, creating the group of firefighters was pretty easy. We asked some people if they would be interested in the topic and if they can support us to go to Tenerife to get the practical skills and start slowly. And more or less that was how we started. Regarding the political bureaucracy, really we cannot consider it. We are not here to support politicians. We are here to support the people, our neighbors that visit us and all of that. Thankfully, we have some brothers, so to say, in the firefighter station in Adeje, which is one of the oldest firefighting stations made out of volunteers that helped us start.
Elias also told me that he was actually not a firefighter before founding this fire station. And it was really inspiring to hear the story of how it all started. A group of people unhappy with the situation, they decided to take matters into their own hands and change it, not only for their own benefit, but also for their neighbors and the whole island. During my time at the fire station, I would not only talk to them to learn about the stories, but also I got invited to one of their trainings. Guillermo Barroso is the station chief of Bomberos Valle Gran Rey, coordinating the training here and all the firefighters. Besides the training, what are actually the responsibilities of the station chief?
My responsibilities are actually to coordinate the work of the active firefighters. When I am on duty, I can organize all the necessary activities and see what materials we have here in the park and coordinate with other government representatives to buy what we can buy. In order to make an association with volunteers, you have to live from the altruism of people. So we get funding from the government institutions of the island of La Gomera, the town halls of EP.4, Valle Gran Rey, Agulo and San Sebastian, and some subventions from the village and different supermarkets. And with the money that we raise, we try to distribute it evenly so we can cover everything.
Hasta ahora.
And what are the responsibilities besides, of course, firefighting, but what are the core responsibilities of the Bomberos?
Another responsibility that we have is prevention of fires, prevention in case of accidents, and our responsibilities can be resumed to firefighting and rescuing. We are a touristic island. Valle de Gran Rey is an excellent touristic center, and we have hundreds of kilometers of hiking trails. And besides fighting fires and rescuing people in car accidents, we are also rescuing cats. It's an utopia, but it's true that we also rescue animals, and with great pleasure. We are also rescuing a lot of foreigners on different trails on the island, because the tourism that comes from Central Europe is a hiking tourism, an active tourism, and there are many times when there are accidents and we have to intervene together with the other institutions here in La Gomera with a helicopter from the government of the Canary Islands in order to rescue people from different types of accidents and situations. We're talking about emergencies in general. To the security emergencies which belong to the specific state security institutions, we can contribute in a way so that we can offer general civil protection.
I'm really excited to join a training from the firefighters, practicing what we just saw, rescuing an injured hiker, but also practicing distinguishing fire. What is your motivation? Why are you doing this?
Our motivation is to make something good and help our close ones, help the ones in need. So we help the people that are in need, be it a neighbor or a tourist, because at the end of the day, we are in the first world. We are in Europe, we are an advanced society, and it's not normal if you have an accident to wait 3 to 4 hours to receive help, and to receive help coming from outside. This is unacceptable. Seeing something done right, and more than anything, help the ones that need, in an adequate amount of time.
Con un tiempo de respuesta adecuado.
24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year are this man and woman here to support the ones in need, offering their free time without getting paid, risking their safety for the ones who need safety. And since this fire station is the only one in La Gomera, these firefighters are responsible for the whole island, no matter if it's a lost hiker, a fire or a car accident. They are ready to help. This was the last episode of the Heroes of the Canary Islands. I really hope you liked this series and also this episode. If you did, please give a thumbs up to support me and my channel and to make projects like this possible. Also down in the description of this video you'll find the link to the Bomberos, to their social media profiles. Make sure to leave some love there and check out how you can help them. I already left the Canary Islands. I'm at the moment here in Austria preparing for the biggest adventure of my life. If you don't want to miss out on this, subscribe to my channel and join me on my Instagram for live updates. Thank you so much for watching. See you next week for a new adventure. Ciao, ciao.
Yeah, you got it, go ahead and show it. You was working for it. Break your back every time you throw it. Girl, you so heroic. If I get a taste, I'ma probably lose my mind.